We're on the pre-live, guys.
Damn hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling,
boy,
hustling,
Ski.
hustling, 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 every
Welcome back to the Matrix. You're not just in the Matrix, you are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today we got ourselves a banger daily market news and analysis. Let me know how everyone's feeling out of 10. Make sure you guys are spamming the like button, hitting the share so other people can spam the like button. Let's get this party started, y'all. What is up? What is up? What is up? What it do? Yo, how high can RSS3 go in the bull run? Irish Dano says 589. How I feel? Love to see it. Dan says, he says, what's happening? Spit some genius. Spit some genius on this thing. What's up, bro? I got you guys. I feel like someone just asked me. 8. Dana says 8. Ski. What's up? 9. Trying to become familiar name here. That one guy. That one guy is trying to become a familiar name. What's up, Sonic fan? 88. Bro, we are how many days away until the NFT launch? 3 days. 3 days from the NFT launch. How many hours? 73 hours, 28 minutes, and 0 seconds. Yo, Ski, do you think Yearn Finance will go up at least 30K? Let's take a look at it. Let's start off with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is the sun. We'll start off with that, and then we'll get into your guys' crypto. We'll get into your guys' crypto questions / coins that you want me to review. What's your price prediction on Chainlink? $70 to $80. Do you think Bitcoin will retest 49 before going back up? I don't think so. I don't think so. Sup. Yo, what's up? It's me from yesterday. I started listening to your audiobook you recommended. Let's go, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
I plan on listening to it an hour a day. What about an hour in? Nice. Okay. The book is a little slow in the beginning, but once it starts talking about the Roman Empire, it gets real good. Is the bottom in? The bottom is in. At least the local bottom. So let's get into it. Make sure you guys are spamming the like button. Let's start this party, y'all. What's your favorite altcoins you hold? We'll talk about that in just a second. Let's do Bitcoin. I think your timer is off for 8 p.m. Central. Ski, good to see you. Good to see you as well. For Friday launch. 73 hours. Right? Yeah, that's 3 days. By next week, is the market going to start going back up? Yes. In my opinion, yes. All right, let's get into it. All right, so right now, we have had a wick at this level and starting to find a little bit of support here. Beautiful. Finding support at the bottom of this range. The absolute scariness is over. We're starting to cross to the upside. Not cross to the upside, but we're starting to slope to the upside on the RSI. I think firmly that the worst of it is behind us. Just a recap. Major macro bull flag. Okay? At a minimum, I think we're going to test 64, 65 in the micro. KJ, Crypto Dragon, thank you for the let him cook. I just realized I'm not wearing my necklace.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
71 hours, 25 minutes. Okay, I might have to adjust it. I can still adjust it as long. All right, right now, Crypto Fear and Greed is at 29. So just like, it's so crazy. We went from 17 to 29 just with a couple of $1,000 move. Going from 49.3 to 5,600. We're still in fear. But to me, that's the worst of it. I think that we're going to test 65, and then we need to see 64, 63, 65, and then we need to see what Bitcoin's going to do from there. It wouldn't be weird, like I said, to back test, come back, touch one more time before going. And also, it wouldn't be weird to finish out the macro move, which is going to take us to 80 plus K. Should I sell my Litecoin and buy Solana? I think Litecoin's a bit of a better value personally than Solana. Why is everyone sleeping on Algo? Sonic gonna moon soon. What program do you use? Is it free? I am using TradingView. It is a free program. I have a paid version, but I recommend using the free version. Max it all the way out until you need something more. Bought a bunch filling my bags. Let's go. How do you know a reverse from 65? I don't. Again, 65 is what I'm saying is the next micro move. 64, 63, 65. I'm not married to 65. Just a move to the upside into the 60s, right? And then it's a decision. What's up, fam? What's up, fam? Chainlink is moving. And then from there, it's a decision, okay? From 63, 64, 65, it's decision. Are we going to get rejected, or are we going to go to the macro move? All right? So as long as we're in this bull flag, that's what we're going to do. We need to break out of it until something is different. Right? What are your favorite altcoins? Yeah, we'll talk about that. Sonic is extreme buy. There you go. Have you changed your mind on Ondo? Not particularly. To me, it's very much overbought at this point. It's okay though. It's medium. Isn't the month of November generally good for crypto? Generally, yes. It's either extremely good or extremely bad. I think it will be extremely good. I think by the time we get into September, it's going to be noticeable that we're in the bull run. Do you just trade? Mostly what I do is accumulate. And I swing trade. I swing trade a little bit and I accumulate a lot. What's the name of the guy that would buy and dump Sonic? Cucks. Sonic better buy than Litecoin? Okay, I'm very biased on this, but the ROI is exponentially higher potential for Sonic. That is a fact. But take me out of the equation and take what you're going to look at as a sub $5 million market cap that has solid tokenomics, solid development. Just generally with that, it's going to have a higher ROI potential. What in the world? Sorry, I was looking weird at my... Look at Crypto Bubbles monthly. All right. And the dev not bad either. Yeah, like I think that Litecoin can probably do a 10, 15x, which is really good, right? Like I like Litecoin as well. I like both of them, right? However, I think that Sonic will minimum 50x from here. Probably more like 100x. All right, let's look at the Crypto Bubbles. So on the day, a nice green sign for sore eyes. Bottom 42K. The bottom was 49K. Why can't I buy Sonic on Robinhood? Because it's a tiny market cap. Someday you will be able to. But would you like to buy a coin before or after everyone else has bought it? Would you rather have 5 Bitcoin or 10 bars of gold? 5 Bitcoin. 5 Bitcoin. I like gold. and I like Bitcoin. But to me, gold is a preservation of wealth, where Bitcoin is a preservation of wealth, and you're going to have growth opportunities. So for me, would I rather have 5 Bitcoin or 10 bars of gold? I would exponentially rather have 5 Bitcoin. Depends on how big the gold bars are, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, that's true. If it's like 5 gold bars the size of my house, then sure. But like any reasonable gold bars, even 5 pounds, I would rather have Bitcoin. Any thoughts on Illuvium? I like Illuvium, but it also has a lot of inflation. There's a couple cucks buying and selling. Don't worry, bro. In the long term, it will not matter. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. 1 kilo each. 1 kilo each, yeah. 5 Bitcoin. Is the bull run over? The bull run has not even started yet, my friends. It is always scariest at the bottom. It will never feel good at any single local bottom, I promise you. But the bull market has not even started. Period. How high do you think LCX will go? $1 to $2. Can't figure out how to buy Dynex on MEXC. Could you show how? I got you. Any casino plans worked up yet? Casino is the longer term picture. I would make jewelry, bars, and flip them for Bitcoin. Yeah. Do you say the bull run was going to be July, August? If Bitcoin is rejected, yeah, I think by the end of August, moving into September, I think it's going to be noticeable. Will the casino be done this year? That would be ambitious, maybe. XRP to $5 to $15. What's more likely? $5 I think is pretty reasonable target for XRP. Is staking USDT on Coinbase during a bear market a good idea? There's ways of staking it on your ledger that I would prefer. I do think that Coinbase is a part of the club, and they're not going anywhere, though. 1 bar at 5 pounds worth roughly 100K. What do you think about ETC, bro? I like ETC's charts. And I like that it's mineable. You can buy 14 Bitcoin with that much gold. I'm telling you, Crypto Mason. I'm telling Crypto Mason what you said. I like them both, okay? I hold both silver, gold, and Bitcoin. What are your thoughts on XRP? Matter of fact, here you go. I hold all of them. All right? Just everywhere. All right? I like silver. I like gold. I like Bitcoin. I live in an and world, not an or world. All right? And not a war. I like them all. Will we see 52K Bitcoin this year? We're at 52 right now, fam. Basically. Will you make a video on swing trade? Yeah. Would you go all in at Bitcoin now or just DCA? DCA. DCA is the way, Mike. DCA is the way. Hey, Skeezy. Near about a 5x. Price prediction on Bitcoin. My medium case scenario for Bitcoin is $138,000. My bull case scenario for Bitcoin is $207,000 by the end of 2025. It says, damn. What is DCA? Okay, don't be sorry. Great question. I was just talking with my friend who's also a content creator. Shout out to Shout out to Shelton if you're watching. But he was like reviewing my videos, right, and giving me pointers. Because he's also a successful content creator. And he was watching my videos, and he was like, I don't know what you're saying, but it looks cool. So I'm going to do a conscious effort of making it consumable for everybody, the advanced people and the beginners as well. But DCA, don't be sorry at all. If you guys have any questions, please ask. So what is DCA? DCA stands for dollar cost average. It means you're going to buy a little bit each and every week, regardless of what the price is. And statistically, for the average Joe, this is the very best strategy. The very, very best strategy. In fact, let's say you started DCAing into Bitcoin. So let's say you bought DCA, dollar cost average, meaning you buy, say, $100. Let's say you started buying $100 of Bitcoin every single week at the literal top. November 7th, 2021, when Bitcoin went to $69,000. The worst possible time to have started buying, right? Had you have DCA'd $100 a week every single week, right now, you would be up 50% on your investment starting at the worst possible time. Okay? You would be up 50% right now. That is roughly 5 years of stock market gains. 5 years of killer stock market gains. Why do creators need to wear headphones? So I can hear. I can hear the music. I'm not distracted. Honestly, I mostly wear it so I don't get distracted. It helps me, like, it grounds me in a way, I guess. But mostly so I can hear everything else, so that if I present you a video or a music or something else, it's not too loud. Because if it's too loud for me, it's too loud for everybody. Can you shout out my boy Tristan, who skips leg day? Tristan, quit skipping leg day. What are you doing? The video looks great. Classes are playing off. Thank you, fam. Where do you see XRP by 2025? $5 to $14. It's funny, the higher Bitcoin goes, the higher the fear and index greed goes. That's how it goes. Where can I learn from the bottom up? I have a full course on my Patreon, patreon.com/yourboyski. You can also become a member on YouTube. I have a full course there. It's all the same. Or you can become a member on TikTok. I post exclusive content for like the price of a cup of coffee per month. Over 30 hours of lessons. That's where you can learn from the bottom up. This is not, I prefer to YOLO. Can you put a buy order for buying Bitcoin for 3K or 4K below the price? Yeah, you certainly can. That's what you call a limit order. Okay, so let's say, and you can do this without leverage. So let's say you think that Bitcoin's going to go to 50K. I could put in a limit order, which means nothing would happen unless Bitcoin went to 51K. Nothing would happen. But the second that it went to 51K, a robot would automatically purchase Bitcoin at that price for me. You certainly can. Is that DCA? That's a limit order. You can DCA limit orders too, though. So like you could set yourself up for, like, maybe you think you're hedging for a big crash, right? So you could DCA. So you could do a limit order. A DCA would be like, you're going to make 4 purchases. You're going to prep for a big crash. So you put a limit order at 51K, 49K, 47K. That would be a DCA. And it would average out your price. A limit order is a order that you put in that doesn't happen unless certain criteria such as price are met. Meaning, right now, the price of Bitcoin is $56,300. If I put a limit order at $48,800, it will never get met unless this price is reached. And if we never go to 48,000 ever again, the order would never be met. Do you think Bitcoin will get to 43K? No, I do not. See, how long do we have before it's too late? A year. When we moon, bro. Cali XT, thank you for the lightning, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Says there's no music on TikTok. Really? Is that for everybody on TikTok? Is there music on YouTube? Cali XT, thank you for the give me the vote.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Says I have music. I can't hear it. I hear the music. I hear it. Okay, now it's off. It's switching songs. I never hear it. I hear music. Okay. It's just low on TikTok. Yeah, I don't want it to be overwhelming. All right. Let's see. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Just from that comment saying, I'm saying bye. How would you DCA if you wanted to buy 2 Bitcoins? No music here, doesn't matter. Yeah, I can't get music on that one. All right. Check your Twitch chat. Oh, my bad, fam. My bad. I'm trying. I'm doing my best. Says, yo, just checking in. I knew you thought the bottom was in. On the orange assass, this Japan crash feels more like a signal, or do you think we will see lower first? Okay. All right. What I was confident about was this was a local bottom. This was, in fact, a local bottom. We went from 53K to 69K, 30%. And how many days was that? This is an entirely different move. What we have just experienced. 30% in how many days? 27 days. Okay? So we hit the top of the range, got rejected again. All right, and now we've hit the bottom of the range. And I feel even more confident than back here that this is a local bottom. The next move is going to be a minimum of 65, 63, 65K. It wouldn't be weird to get rejected again, come back again before making the next move. But to me, once we get to 63 to 64K, that's when it's decision time. The decision needs to be, A, are we going to keep doing this? Or B, are we going to make the macro move, which is taking it to 85 plus K on the macro bull flag? That's to fill the gap up at 62. Yeah. I think Bitcoin will test 60K. Ski, I didn't get notified. I feel like you're trying to ghost me. Don't make me sound like my ex-girlfriend. Vanka, thank you for the roses. Thank you for the heart. You savage. 68. Is 68 the breakout point? Ooh, I would say like a confirmation would be above 70. All right. DGB, in your opinion, will it do more than a retrace? Can you show? Probably not. But I think that DGB only retracing is fine. Yeah, I don't like... Okay, the reason I'm going to say no is because it's still making new lows. I don't like that. But even still, to a retrace... I mean, you're talking to 12x. You don't really need more than that. Missy says, give us your 3 best DCA limit orders that will most likely get filled, and tell us why. Well, listen, I am cautiously optimistic that this was the macro local bottom. But on a day, like we could get back to 54, 53. And if it does get rejected at 65, it would come back to like 49. But I don't think that that's going to happen. But we'll see. Right now, I'm confident that this was the local bottom. The next move is going to low to mid 60s, and then it's a decision time. We need to see what the other circumstances from how the charts are looking, the fear and greed, the RSI. It already hit 49. If it gets rejected again, 40, then 40K, bro. I don't know. It's been at this same parallel for 6 months now. Why do you think it will go back to 49? I don't. I'm just outlining scenarios that are possible. I actually think that this is probably the end of it, period. I know that the next macro move is 80 plus K. That's the next macro move. But in the micro, the next move is going to 60 plus K. And then we need to see in the micro what it's going to do. Is it going to break up or break down? We will see. But the next macro move is 85K. Low investment, high return, short time frame, what coin? I hate that question. Those are all the wrong thinkings, in my opinion. But I'll give you one. Solnic. What low market cap RWA do you like? Low market cap RWA. I guess, would you classify Flux as a RWA? It's your boys. What's up, fam? Would Bitcoin be gold? I think so. Bitcoin is digital gold. Says you called Brett going down to 8 cents when it was 15. What is it now? I haven't even looked at Brett. Let's see. Was I right or wrong? I literally don't know. So he says when it was at 15 cents, I said it was going to 8 cents. It looks like I was correct. I don't know. Let's see. What did it go to? It went to 6 cents. It went to 5 cents. It's still at 8 cents. I guess I was right. Elaborate, please. He says, I will always give tough questions. It's not the question. It's the mindset of the question. The mindset is like, in my opinion, widen your horizon and you're more likely to win. Is XLM going lower? It could. Heading to 57K. Jasmine is inflated. Ski. Targets for DAG. It's a massive cup and handle on Bitcoin. Yeah, it's a massive cup and handle, and it's a massive bull flag. What would you do with 20K if you wanted to make money? All right. I like this question. What's your time horizon? First, what's your risk tolerance? What's your time horizon? Says you were right. Thanks, Caesar. Thanks for the flowers, bro. Or like 5K. All right, give me your time, Ella. Give me your time frame. Give me your risk tolerance. Low, medium, high risk. When will the bull run start? I think it will be noticeable in September. All right, I'm going to do medium risk and 18 months. All right. Here's what I would do. If I had $20,000 to invest right now with medium risk, here's how I would play it. Assuming that I have a base level of how to buy cryptocurrency, how to sell cryptocurrency, how to store cryptocurrency. Those are the first 3 criteria that you need to learn. All right. If I have this base level, 20 grand, here's what I would do. I would DCA that 20 grand. So 200 to 2,000 per week over the course of a few months. Probably like 1,000 would be a good starting point. So if I had 20 grand, I would go 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. I would have some high caps such as Bitcoin, Solana. I would have some medium caps such as VeChain. I would have some such as Theta. I would have some low caps such as Flux, Ergo, NXRA. And then I would have some micro caps such as Solnic. That's what I would do. That's how I'd split that up. And I would take the 20K and I would go probably $1,000 per week, every single week. Be a little bit more aggressive if there's big dips in the market like we've just gotten. Make sure we didn't have nobody. All right. What's your take on 20K medium risk 6 months? 6 months, I don't know, bro. Like, I think you need to at least have a year. At least a year. What's your take on the Fed lowering interest rates? Temporary bullish market, bull market starts. It's probably going to be a big dip temporarily, and then over the course of 3 months, it's going to rip. I think it would be bearish, then bullish. Trying to learn crypto, just confused on Lost 500 because I didn't know what I was doing. All right. If you're brand new to crypto, here's what you should do. Go on YouTube, type in The Bitcoin Standard. Read that book. It is a free audiobook on Bitcoin. It's free. Someone will read it to you. Read that. It's 11 hours. Invest 11 hours in yourself. Once you read that book, you will understand 99% more about Bitcoin than 99% of the rest of the world. All right? Then figure out how to use a simple exchange such as Coinbase. Figure out how to buy, figure out how to sell. I have tutorials on my YouTube and on my TikTok. Make sure you guys are subscribed there. All right? Once you do that, start to DCA. That's the very best beginner simple guide that I could give. Is trading fib retracement a high profitability trade? It can be. And like, here's the deal. If you're referring to a fib retracement the same way that I refer to it, almost everything will do that. Almost everything is going to retrace. Alex said run over by 2024. What's he smoking? He's allowed to have differing opinions. Glad he does. I'm glad he does, by the way. AVAX price prediction. About an 8x. Says, I'm not going to put money in yet, but just wondering. That's okay. Learn. The biggest investment that you ever can make is in yourself. Invest in yourself. Invest time. Invest knowledge. That is the best investment that you ever can make. Then it's about traditional investments. Why did Brett's creator launch 1 billion coins in circulating? Why not 100 million? 1 billion is a pretty common. It's a pretty common launch point. King of the Road XRPs, $5 to $14 is my target. John says, "Shit, I'm late. Restart." Restart. Yearn Finance. All right, let's look at Yearn Finance. Bitcoin down to 43K. Not likely. Not right now. If it does, it's going to be next month. The next move is to 62, 63K, 64K. Yeah, I think that this is just going to retrace, which is about a 5x from here. About a 5x, $1 billion market cap. Excuse me. About a 5x from here. All right, hit me with your guys' questions. What do you guys want to know? About 20. You think Solana will fall again? Lucifer. Bitcoin is the sun of the market. When Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up exponentially. When Bitcoin goes down, everything will fall down exponentially. That is the key to the castle. All right? And then if you're wondering, when is alt season? The sun is just like the sun. The Bitcoin is the sun. And it's just like the sun. When the sun rises, first thing in the morning, it is chilly. It is not until peak sun that you feel the true heat of the sun. That is what it's going to be like for Solana and all of the rest of the alt season. The sun will rise. Bitcoin's going to go to 85K. The sun will rise. And then once it gets above that, then we're going to start to feel the heat from the sun. AKA, that's when alt season's really going to start. Do you think Bitcoin will pull back right now? We're hitting 57 resistance area. Listen, the next macro move or the next medium term move is 62K. Can we pull back to 54 tomorrow? Sure. But the next medium term move is 62, 63K. Somewhere in there. And then we'll see. Sol, $700 is my target. Algo, $2 is my target. Cali XC says, I'm ready to feel the heat. You believe XRP? I don't believe XRP, the religion. I'm not a part of the cult. Like, the way you say it. Do you believe in XRP? Excuse me, sir. Do you have a minute to talk about our Lord and Savior, XRP? No, it's not like that for me. But I do believe in the charts. I do think it's a really good value. And I do think it will go to a minimum of $5. I can't figure out how to buy Theta. All right, I got you. I'll do a video on that. Sol just went up $39 in 2 days. You'll love to see it. Are we letting this ride for now? Maybe push later? Yeah, we're gonna be pushing it. Especially after the NFT launch. Can you review Irish Dano? Thank you for the cheer you up, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
I appreciate you, fam. Can you review SUI or SE? Sure. Let's take a look. He says, you think Brett will hit 6 cents again? I missed it. I don't. Probably. I would say 7. Like, don't be too greedy. If you get 7, says I need to reevaluate my strategy. Well, I do full portfolio reviews on my patreon.com / your boy Ski. Also, you can become a member on TikTok. Also, the NFT launch is this Friday. Anyone who buys 3 or more NFTs is getting a free exit strategy based on your individual portfolio. SUI. Thanks for follow, bro. Thoughts on Gala? I like Gala, but it has a atrocious inflation. I don't think it's going to make a new all-time high. SUI, not enough data, bro. I think it's a good value. F up and didn't put a long on Sol at 110. Damn. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. How far do you think the new ASI token can go? ASI to me, bro, has like some work to do, especially getting delisted on Coinbase. I think it's going to be an accumulation, boring for a good minute. Rio price prediction. Rio, I'm not super bullish on Rio right now. Just because I think it's in a different phase. Let me make sure. I might be confusing it with Render. Hold on. I think it's in... Rio's okay. I take that back. It's okay. Medium. This is the markdown of the sign of strength, so it's going to be boring for a little bit. Price discovery puts you at about $8. Do you like MVP? I think MVP is a really good value for Politify meme coins. Japan just did a 180 and quickly folded on their rate hikes. It was just to help their good old buddy Warren out. Because he sold the day before, and then he has $320 billion worth of cash or whatever it was. HNT $80. 0x0. Zero X0 went crazy parabolic. Wow, look at this. From this fib pool, it hit the 3618. The 4236. I'd say the body, the 3618. Got rejected, came back down. I would say this is a new fib right here. And now it hit the 4236 on the nose. Got rejected. So parabolic rise, distribution, marked down. This is probably where it's going to get caught. It's going to be boring here for a little bit, in my opinion. The next leg, though. Retracement, 35 cents. Parabolic, $1.20. Did you put any longs on dip? I put longs on Bitcoin, Link, VeChain. What else? Those are the ones off the top of my head. I put it out in the yeah. I'm up. I'm always up. My average price of Bitcoin is like $5,000. I'm way up. You said the bottom has hit for Bitcoin. You think it could go back to 50 or 48? Okay. Let's answer this question. Let me paint. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to paint a picture of what is possible. I'm going to paint a picture of what is likely. And then I'm going to paint a picture of what I personally think. All right? So, the question is, he says, you said Bitcoin has hit. You said Bitcoin has bottomed for Bitcoin. Think it could go back to 50 or 48K. So right now, to me, the likely move is to 63 to 64K, 65K, somewhere in the low to mid 60s. And then it's a decision for Bitcoin. The next macro move is Bitcoin going to 85 plus K. Now, in the micro, what is possible though is getting rejected at the 60s and backtesting again into the 50K range. Right? That is possible. Now, what I personally think is going to happen, this was the macro bottom, but I need to see what it's going to do around 60-ish K. 70K would be a confirmation that it's a breakout. We could get a bit breakout of this flag and backtest and then go. That would be a really common move as well. All right, so that's what's possible. That's what's likely. That's what I think. Says, I got to put a list together for your review. I'm buying at least 3. Sounds good, bro. Can you check LCX? I like LCX. LCX to me is a really good value. Really good value. For medium cap coins, somewhere in there. So is it possible that Bitcoin gets into 50K? Yes, but not within the next couple of weeks, in my opinion. In my opinion, the blood is done over this next micro move. If we're going to get more blood, it would be like 2-3 weeks from now. That's when it would be. Yeah, LCX looks beautiful to me. Same chart as Sonic. Markdown, accumulation, sign of strength, backtest of the prior range. I think it could easily get to like $2. And if Bitcoin go for a new all-time high, they'll be down to 50 again. One more time, or are we waiting? I don't think so. If it goes into 80K, like that's it. The next time it would get into the 60s would be probably 2026. Won't go above 59 until November. My man, I feel we just did 59 like yesterday. All right, let me get this straight, bro. Hold up. So right now, yesterday, let me erase all this. So yesterday, we went from over the last 48 hours, we went from 49K to 57,900. And you think that one more $1,000 is out of reach? I strongly disagree. What are your top 5 spot positions? Solnic. I mean, Bitcoin, honestly. Yeah, Bitcoin. Probably Link, XRP, Quant. Oh, I went long on Quant, by the way. Flux or LCAX #1 pick? I like them both a lot. I like Flux a little bit more. Says he's smoking. I bought 2 Bitcoin back at 10K, not sell until 80K. Let's go. Says, damn, I need to step up my game. All right, guys, hit me with your crypto questions. This is going to be for the next 15 minutes. Whatever your dumbest question is, hit me with it. This is a judgment-free zone. Would you be interested in scalp stream? What do you mean? What does that mean? What do you mean? Can Rose 10 to 15x? Yes. Day trading on stream. I've done that before. New to crypto, where should I start from? Okay, great question. If you're new to crypto, this is where I would start. With all of the knowledge that I've acquired over a decade of being in this game, I would read the Bitcoin Standard. It is a free audiobook on YouTube. Someone will read it for you for free. Read that book. It's 11 hours. Invest 11 hours into yourself. Into yourself. Make that investment. Once you understand, then probably the most beginner-friendly exchange is Coinbase. And start to dollar cost average just $10. Just a small amount. Just get used to investing small amounts week over week. And what you'll find is if it goes up 30% or down 30%, your life is not over and your life is not changed. Get into the habit of investing and then step it up. See what else you can invest. That's exactly how I would start. Ice or near? Near. Will XRP go to 10K? Not in my life. When Solding hitting the next leg? When Bitcoin hits the next leg. Do you study numerology? I do study numerology. I'm actually a big proponent of numerology. Rose to $1. Yes. Ski, I don't know how I feel about eGold. Medium. Which book? The Bitcoin Standard. It is a free audiobook on YouTube. Learning risk management. Would you buy or sell Bitcoin if rate cut if announced in September? So I always DCA, and I always DCA into dry powder such as USDC and USDT. So if we got any major dips, I would deploy that DCA. Is ICP done? No. Yo, my brother, should I get quant now or wait? I can't tell you what you should do, but I can tell you what I have done over the last couple of days is I have loaded my bag up on quant, trust and believe. Says we're so back. Good day, fellow. You chance the setting on the fib for TradingView? I did. I have the 702 and I delete the 786. So I believe in numerology too. To me, the whole entire source code of this realm is numbers. What's the difference between a hormone and vitamin? These days, not a lot. Vitamin D is a hormone that you get from looking at the sun. You don't need to physically look at it yourself, but just the sunlight touching your eyeball produces a hormone in your body known as vitamin D. But you can consume it too, I guess. But no, that's a hormone. Melatonin is a hormone that you produce from your body when you eat carbohydrates and the sun is down. Thoughts on Dent? ROI. A huge ROI potential on Dent. Dent to me is one of my low market caps that I really, really, really like. Cinematography on your boy Ski Live is fire. Big difference. Thanks, fam. Thanks, brother. Are you worried the bull run is over? Are you worried the bull run won't happen? No. Not even a little bit. Because what are we measuring the bull run in, Icy Wiener? We're measuring the bull run in an infinite, unfinite object such as the US dollar. There is no limit to the US dollar. That is how we measure the bull run. So am I worried that we're not going to get a bull run? No, I am not. Because the thing that we measure it in is literally infinite. There is no limit. How tall are you? Listen, as a man, you get to pick one struggle. You can either be broke. You can either be weak. You can either be short. And I will tell you, that I am full-time in crypto, and I rep 315 on the bench. That's how short I am. I'm in the charts every day. Got to keep up with Ski. Do you DCA on 8 and 28 days? Every Monday and Friday is when I buy. Ski's the big dog. Cream rises to the top. He isn't 6'32" like Cliff. What is Sonic's superpower? Fast. Speed. Do you know if USD actually gives 5.25 APY? And would you think investing once the bull run is over? Okay. Are you talking about on Coinbase? You look tall next to Alex. I'm not tall. I am 5'7", 5'6.5", depending on who's measuring me. I was 67 inches in the army. So there you go. That's how tall I actually am. The question. Okay. If you're talking about on Coinbase, it does. It very much does. And it's based off of what the interest rates are. I personally use it. I have a Coinbase card. I should say my wife has a Coinbase card. And she buys our groceries. I load up USDC. She spends it at the grocery store. And we get 5.25% for holding our monthly grocery bill. And then we get 1% cash back in Bitcoin. And I can tell you that we get it. It's not even bad, bro. Will Ondo's low circulating supply affect later when more supply hits the market? Yes, 100%. Yes, that is how inflation works. Ooh. Ledger. Are you asking me, how about the Ledger card? I don't have a Ledger card, but I can look into it, and I'll do a video for you. Price on Sandbox during the bull market. I know that Sandbox has a decent bit of inflation. Rose has coin release coming. Will that due to it? What's the percentage? I have a Ledger. The new one. Lexin. Yeah, I like the Coinbase card. I think it's a cool thing. Again, I believe in self-custody. I believe in storing your own crypto. I have like 15 different wallets and I use like 10 different exchanges. Don't put anything on an exchange that you're not willing to lose, period. Every single bear market, the lesson always is not your keys, not your crypto. That being said, I do load up approximately $1,500 per month into USDC on Coinbase. I do this so that we can eat. We got a big family. We eat a lot of food. So we eat about $1,500. I get 5.2% APY on that. And I get 1% cash back when we spend money in Bitcoin. I think it's more safe. Definitely. No Ledger card yet for the USA? Okay. Well, there you go. I definitely don't have one. Uphold held my fund for 65 days. Yeah, that's I'm not happy about that. That was off and they turned it back on. So I'm done with Uphold. I'm not going to recommend them anymore. Any way around that? No, John. And it's so much bullcrap too, because they turned that off and they turned it back on. They did the same thing to me. I uploaded like, I think it was like $1,200. It's just chilling on Uphold, and I can't do anything for another 22 days. So I'm no longer recommending Uphold. Will Naka 10x from here? Yes, I think so. Food cart is good. You get Solnic chart, please. Let's do it. Because they need liquidity is the real reason put in talk. But they've had that for a while. But if you did it with your debit card, they would give it to you instantly. But I did it with a bank. I think I did it with my bank. I might have done it with, I don't remember if I did it with my debit or my bank card. But they got rid of that and then they put it back. So I'm not happy about that. I'm right there with you, John. I would say just wait your time and take it off. You can still buy and sell crypto on there. You just can't have it leave the you just can't have it leave Uphold. I moved everything off Uphold to Tangem. I just put a quick long on Sol in BitUnex, made $50 in 2 minutes. And not bad for a beginner. Bro, be careful with your leverage. Damn, Solnic is looking good. 1.48. We pretty much recovered from the Bitcoin crash. But look at this daily. The daily's looking beautiful. Right on time, too. As we're about to launch the NFTs on Friday, all the money is going into Solnic. So any dollar that we proceed from that is going into getting us listed on centralized exchanges, bridging us to Base. We're in talks with the same marketing company that did OKX, like a real deal marketing company. And we're going to be developing our casino. But accumulation, sign of strength, backtest of the prior range, accumulation within accumulation. We've held this uptrend since the beginning. So to me, it's an extreme value. The next leg up will take us to a minimum of 25 million. Over the course of the bull run, I think that we could easily get to $100 million is my low case. 1 billion, which would be about $1 per coin. Right now, we're 10% of 1 penny. You do the math. And then my bull case is $5.89. Really good value here. It's stressful as hell. Really, really good value here. We got a fake Calvin Hill in the chat. Don't get scammed by these impersonators, guys. If any crypto influencer if any crypto influencer messages you, it's not real. It is a scammer. Do not get scammed. No legitimate crypto influencer is going to message you, period. Not me, not Crypto Mason, not Calvin Hill, not Santa Claus, no one. I love you. I appreciate you. But I'm not going to message you first. This is how I can protect you from being scammed. If I DM you, it's okay though. Just say. If Cliff DMs you, it's okay. I don't know, Cliff. You had an impersonator too. Cliff had an impersonator too. Is VeChain 10 to 15x? Yes. VeChain to me, as far as like medium to large caps, however you want to put it, I think is a extremely value right here. Extreme value play right here. Can you set a long and short position on Coinbase? I think you can. I will look into that. I've never done it because I use different apps to trade. But if you can, I will make a video. I'm just gonna make a Coinbase tutorial. How about that? But I think that you can. He was only 6'4", not 6'32", baby. Thoughts on LCX? LCX is extreme value. I like LCX. To me, $1 to $2. HBAR price prediction, 25 cents. A lot of inflation. Cliffs hit the big time. You know you made it big once you start getting scammers impersonating you. I think you need Coinbase Pro for that. That probably checks out. Explain inflation on the coin, what it is, please, bro. Please, bro. All right. What is inflation on a coin? What do I refer to that? All right, let's say that X coin has a maximum supply of 1 million, but it has a circulating supply of 100,000. That means 90% needs to be dumped on the supply. So that means if the price is $10 and no more buys come in and they dump all 900,000 of the coins, the price would now be $1. All right? Inflation for a project for ROI purposes is not good. For the development purposes, I understand why they do it, but for your purposes, it's not good. You need to check circulating supply. You need to look at the market cap. Market cap. Jesus. Gala worth buying? Not really. Not to me. Burning equals deflationary. That's right. You want deflationary or medium. ETH prediction this bull run. 7,000. Have a good night, everyone. Build those bags. That's right. Listen to Kali XT. Listen to Kali XT. Bitcoin's at 57K. Let's take a look. Whoops. Let's take a look at the music I'm listening to. Damn, are we going to close today green? After all that. After all that. Look at all them chicken. Sold price prediction 700. Render, what do you think? Render, to me, I like Render. I made a lot of money on Render. However, it's in a different phase of where it's at than the rest of the altcoin market. So I think it can recover. I think it can start a new bull run, but it's going to be seemingly delayed than everything else because it already did a 40x. Thoughts on Shiba? I like Shiba's chart. I shit on Shiba all the time, but I like the chart. I actually think it looks pretty good. I think they'll probably do somewhere around a 10x. You think Bitcoin and alts will go up again in September? Yes. I think that Bitcoin next micro move is to 62 to 64-ish K. The altcoins will rise with it. The next macro move in October is Bitcoin getting to 85 plus K. This will cause the alt season to start, in my opinion. Tell us about Ergo. Ergo is one of my favorite mineable coins. It's hard as hell to buy, but I mine it. So I'm a little bit biased / jaded on Ergo, but it's very similar to Flux. A lot of AI, a lot of cloud mining, a lot of those type of services. It's very similar to Flux. Also, the Cardano founder gave praise to Ergo. They have partnerships with Cardano as well. Solana, $700 in my opinion. Guys, MEXC or Coinbase? I use both of them for different reasons. I use MEXC for trading. I use Coinbase for accumulating / on-ramping from US dollars to crypto and off-ramping from crypto to US dollars. So I use them for different reasons. Solnik is the best meme that can 100x. I agree. Easy. Peasy. Lemon squeezy. Giga is the best meme coin. I don't think that it's the best meme coin. The best meme coin is Solnik. Do you like using EMA ribbon trading? Not really. But if it works for you, keep doing it. I still feel like Dynex is the next Messiah. There is no next Messiah. Only the Messiah. But I have good feelings, good vibes on Dynex. It could be the next saucer swap. Do you have to have dual citizenship to use MEXC? No. You need a VPN. Why put Solnick on Mexi for trading? I mean, you could accumulate it too. Let's see here. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this time. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. If you're watching on TikTok, subscribe on Twitter or subscribe on YouTube. Your boy Ski, YABOYSKEY. If you're watching on YouTube, follow me on TikTok. All right? Make it easy peasy. I will never message into you guys first. Those are scammers. Do not get scammed. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I will not be live tomorrow, but I will be live Thursday, Friday, and Sunday at 8 p.m. Central. Friday is the NFT launch. Be there or be square. Because if you're square, you're not around. Peace, love, prosperity. God first. God bless.
day I'm hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling,
boy
hustling,
Ski.
hustling.